Hello, everyone. My name is Dakota Troll Pedal. I am one of your hosts. Welcome back to the Final Three podcast. You have read the title correctly. You have read the title correctly. I don't even know what to say about this, honestly. I really don't. I'm pretty sure this surprised everybody. I seriously don't know what to say about this at all. Not saying that I'm not happy about it. I'm just very tickled to death that this skin collaboration is actually happening. Scooby-Doo is coming into Dead by Daylight. I cannot believe this is happening. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo my entire life when I was a child. I still do. I cannot believe I'm just shocked that they're bringing in Scooby-Doo. But however, I might leave I might do a separate video about what they could do. Well, actually, you know what? No. As a matter of fact, no, because this video is about Scooby-Doo. So, but yes, as if you can see, Dead by Daylight X Scooby-Doo. So we are finally getting Scooby-Doo in Dead by Daylight. And you also have to realize that is a child show, which is now in Dead by Daylight. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen here. Now, something I do hope that they do, because they did reveal on your screen right now, they did reveal one of the survivors wearing the Scooby-Doo costume. It almost looks like it could be Dwight, but then again, I could be wrong, and it could be someone else, but I'm pretty sure it's Dwight. Now, I'm going to be talking about a lot of opportunities that they can do for the Scooby-Doo skin collaboration. One thing I certainly hope when it comes to live servers, I hope to God that they put and that's not going to be a skin collab, and that's not going to be on one of the original survivors, which it probably will be. Either way, it don't matter to me, honestly. But we have Scooby-Doo. As long as we have Scooby-Doo, which we do, I don't really care. But I would prefer if they actually do make the character and put it as a playable skin on one of the original survivors. Like maybe for Michaela, they can put Daphne as a playable skin, and then they could get Gray Delisle to do the voice of Daphne and the Hook screams, and maybe for Fred they could put him as a playable skin for Felix because he's got blonde hair. Makes sense, Felix. And then they get Frank Welker to do the voice of Fred and do the Hook screams for Fred as well. Shaggy. Maybe Renato, possibly. Velma, probably. I would have to say maybe under either Zarina or Sable. Is that going to happen? Probably not. most likely it's probably going to be an actual skin thing where they're gonna retexture them to make them look like it's the Scooby Doo characters. Either way, I don't really care as long as we have the Scooby Doo license in Dead by Daylight. Now, moving on to the killers. They have a bunch of opportunities to bring in some of these Scooby Doo villains. For example, Captain Cutler for a skin for the Death Slinger, because in Scooby Doo Monsters Unleashed, he uses his harpoon gun to harpoon the Mystery Machine. So he could walk around with his harpoon gun, shoot, and then reel it in, and then he could like hit them with the gun or something, or like punch them or something. That would be the Black Knight could fit perfectly for the skin for the Knight. I would say Captain Skunkbeard, but he's a pirate, and we don't really have an original killer that would fit perfectly for him. Now, if we had a pirate, that would be something different, but we don't. So, I don't know how he'll fit in. But they have a lot of opportunities to bring in Scooby-Doo, and quite honestly, I hope that they continue trying to get the licenses for Scooby-Doo and continue bringing more and more Scooby-Doo collaborations, bringing in like multiple monsters from throughout the series and bring them in to Dead by Daylight as killers. Like I said, Captain Cutler could be for the Death Slinger. The Black Knight Ghost could be for the Knight. I mean, the one that the most realistic one they'll probably do is the one from Monsters Unleashed, where he has his sword and he's rather than the from the animated series, because that one just uses his hands, not a sword, but the one from the Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed movie, he uses a sword, so that could work. They could do the Tar Monster, but I don't know. The Tar Monster could theoretically work for the Hag, because he goes into the tar pools. So maybe like instead of the traps, like what the Hag does, maybe the Tar Monster can put like some like goo down or tar down, and then it activates, and then he jumps up, and then he can teleport there, and then you can attack him or attack the survivors that way. That would be pretty cool. That also can go for the Scooby Snack monster as well, because he can also do the same thing, because I'm pretty sure they could do the gold monster. There is so many opportunities that behavior can do with Scooby-Doo, and quite honestly, I don't think Scooby-Doo belongs anywhere else but Dead by Daylight. The home for Scooby-Doo is Dead by Daylight itself. Scooby-Doo was one of the most requested licenses that people have been wanting for so long, and we finally get it. Even though it's not a chapter, but it's a skin collaboration. And I am fine with that. They could they could do so much with this, and I'm hoping to see them evolve with the Scooby Doo collaborations bringing in some of these monsters, like even with old Iron Face, they could put him on one of the original killers. Maybe they could do Charlie the Robot. They could do they have so many they just have so many ideas to choose from that I'm hoping to see in the future of what they're going to be bringing in for Dead by Daylight. They can even do the the lighthouse keeper. They could probably even do the demon farmer. You know, it's very. They have a lot of interesting things that they could do, which I'm, like I said, which I'm hoping that they'll do, and that they'll evolve with this. But are you guys happy with this? And quite honestly, I'm pretty sure this is what, and I'm pretty sure this caught everyone by surprise. I knew when they said 1969, I knew it had to be Scooby Doo, and they said Scooby Doo. So, and I'm just speechless. I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, I know this video is going on. I've been rambling for so long, but anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys think that Scooby Doo belongs in Dead by Daylight, or do you guys think that Scooby Doo doesn't belong in Dead by Daylight? I mean, it is considered horror, but you also have to realize that it is a child's series. So do you guys think it belongs in Dead by Daylight, or do you guys think it doesn't belong in Dead by Daylight? Let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Dakota Torpedo, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.